Hi, my name is Mark Belache. I'm president of TorontoJobs.ca. Thanks for watching. Have you wondered how to find jobs through social media? In this short seminar, I'm going to share with you some tips on how to use social media to help you find leads and opportunities. So first of all, it comes down to connecting with your network and growing your network. There's so many opportunities to build and grow your network in tools like in platforms like LinkedIn that you should be using it, especially if you're within job search. Another tip for you is to follow and connect with as many recruiters who specialize in your area of expertise as possible. So whether it's recruiters who are in staffing companies or recruiters who are in companies, if you're in particular looking to work in a specific company or a specific industry, make sure to connect with those recruiters that are in those companies. Now, especially when you are in job search, LinkedIn is probably the best tool right now. And I think of the social media platforms as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. There's others, of course, Snapchat, and etc. And those are definitely potential companies or methods that you can find other opportunities. But certainly from a professional perspective, LinkedIn is usually the game in town right now. Message connections that can be influential are centers of influence in what you do. So if you see somebody who has a lot of connections or is specific to an industry or specific to an area, make sure to connect with that person. Connect with them and also send them a message, let them know what you're looking for in terms of a job, comment on some of their posts, and make sure that they know who you are. When it comes to social media, make sure that your privacy settings are as open as you can. Make sure that your email is visible if and when possible. I notice sometimes when I'm looking at someone's LinkedIn profile that I can see their contact information because we're connected with them, but when I click on contact info, I don't see their email address on there. So make sure that that information is visible. Check your social media platforms regularly and respond promptly to posts and requests and messages that you receive. I find that in many cases, I'll send a message if I'm looking for a particular person, and I'll send them a message through LinkedIn, and it might take them a few days to respond back to me. So make sure that you are responding promptly. I know it's sometimes tough to manage, but definitely try to do that promptly when someone's sending you messages, especially when it comes to recruiters. Engage in discussions and post your comments. Of course, keep them free of discriminatory messages or anything negative that might be construed in a negative way towards you. But make sure to comment and be out there, visible. Make sure you're visible. Join groups in LinkedIn, for example. There's many groups in LinkedIn that you can join. Search on the different categories within groups. Facebook also has a number of groups and pages that you can follow and like. So make sure that you are connecting with people in that way as well. Show your personality as well on social media. Make sure that people know who you are. Be a little bit different, perhaps a little bit more creative about how you present yourself. And your brand is important too. So make sure to understand how people may perceive you from a brand perspective. You are your brand. Actively search for jobs on the various platforms. So on LinkedIn, you can search for jobs. On Facebook, there is also a jobs category as well. So make sure to sign up for any alerts that you can, wherever possible, and make sure to follow those companies that you're interested in on those platforms. Every recruiter uses a different method for social media. Recruiters that I know, some use just LinkedIn. Some use all the different platforms. We at TorontoJobs.ca, we use all the different platforms, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And we'll post our jobs on the different platforms, but not every recruiter or company will do that. Make your profile visual. Post videos if you can. It's very easy to post videos, record something about yourself. In today's world where people want to see things, make sure that you're visual in your content. Make sure that your profile also has a picture as well, and make it visual so that recruiters can see you too. It's very difficult for recruiters sometimes to get an idea of what you're like without a picture, and that seems to be the norm and the standard right now. Even if you're not photogenic, even if you don't feel you're make for a good picture, try to take different pictures. Try to get someone to take a picture for you and pick one that you like. Make sure to post your resume as well on Facebook and LinkedIn, specifically when it comes to social media. LinkedIn allows you to upload your resume. And also on LinkedIn, make sure to set your status to say that you are seeking employment, because that will help recruiters find you there as well. And finally, when it comes to LinkedIn and your profile, when you're taking your resume and you've spent a lot of time creating your resume, just copy and paste your resume postings, your resume sections into your LinkedIn profile. That would be more beneficial for you. That way the keywords will come up when recruiters search for those. In LinkedIn, also, I mentioned you can join groups, and how to find those groups, you just go to the search bar, type in whatever you are. So say, for example, you're an accountant in Toronto. You can search accountant in Toronto, find the groups that make sense for you to join, and request to connect in those groups. Once you're in those groups, you can actually send messages to other members within those groups without being connected to them. These are just some of the tips that I would suggest to you when you're using social media to connect with job opportunities and find job opportunities. Even if you're not very comfortable on social media, it's not that difficult to learn. All you have to do is just watch some YouTube videos, see how people have used LinkedIn or Facebook or Twitter or Instagram to find opportunities. You can also search hashtags. In Twitter, for example, you can search hashtag jobs, hashtag accountant, hashtag Toronto, combinations thereof. So those are going to be opportunities that you can also find through social media. So educate yourself on the various platforms that are available through social media. Obviously, social media has had a huge increase over the last 5-10 years. So make sure to use it as much as possible. But don't forget there's the hidden job market. It's one thing to use social media to find opportunities, but it's another thing to actually connect with people. And you can watch another video that I've done on finding jobs through the hidden job market. So again, my name is Mark Belache. I'm president of TorontoJobs.ca. I want to thank you for watching. Feel free to visit our website at TorontoJobs.ca, where you can search and apply to positions directly online. You can also sign up to job mail alerts so you can get messages when jobs come up. And also follow us on all our social media as well, as I mentioned. Feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn, and if there's anything I can help you with, by all means, don't hesitate to ask. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and stay safe.